Holy crap, before I even start the video, guys, the channel has been doing amazing, so many new subscribers, and if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, we have some freaking huge news for today's video. There was a developer live stream the other day, and they talked about everything that is going to be coming out for Ark Survival Evolved in the near future. So the first thing are brand new maps. So let's take a look at this clip and see what they have to say.
Yeah, I see another one there. Are there more paid expansions for Ark? So Extinction was the end of the Season Pass. We are working on our plans internally for what's next for Ark. We don't think that Ark's time in the sun is done yet. And so we're still developing things for it. And there are things that we're talking about and working on longer term that will take, you know, whatever form we decide on. But it's certainly something that's on our radar and something that we're thinking about.
There's always more.
Did you guys just hear that? It looks like we're getting some new freaking maps or a DLC or something new this year, guys. And maybe you guys should add in Valguero. Anyways, yeah, so it looks like there are some new maps coming, and they just confirmed that they haven't given up yet, guys. They still see a good future for Ark Survival, and they're gonna keep pumping out maps for us. Who knows what it could be? They might add in some sponsored mod program things, I don't know, because there's a lot of new maps that are created with the sponsored mod program. They might add those in, and my favorite one, like I said, is Valguero. I've made so many videos on Valguero. It's a finished map. They are almost completed with it, actually, and it's just so good. Like, there's so many good features for this, and it's going to be amazing if they add this in for PvP. But like I said, it's not like 100% confirmed they're going to add in Valguero, but I'm just saying maybe you know, maybe you guys could put it in there. That'd be freaking awesome. Anyways, so Ark has been out for like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, probably almost 4 years now. And pretty much since the launch of the game, there's always been some issues with lag. There's been issues on official servers, PvE servers, just every single server. There's always been lag issues. You know, you could lag out of the game, and this could cause you to do a lot of bad things. You know, you could lose your dinos in the game because you lag out in the middle of a dangerous spot. So he kind of addressed the lag issues here on stream, finally. So let's take a look at that.
Will we address the lag issues? So the thing about Ark is a big game.
Here we go.
Like I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And the design of Ark and the things that you guys love at Ark are at odds with performance and are at odds with memory. You like to have a lot of dinosaurs. You like to have the greatest space possible, and those things create those issues. And you know, I would kind of frame it this way. The approach that we're taking to the latency issues, to performance issues, to memory issues is rooted in the game design. And we're coming back and revisiting some of the earlier decisions. I personally think that like having all of my dinos out in the world, it's cool because I get to see them all. But if I'm trading my ability to fight at 20 frames a second or 30 frames a second on the server for being able to look at my beautiful cars all lined up, for me, I would make the decision to maybe package some of them up and cryo some of them.
I know that was probably a little bit confusing. The guy kind of talks a little bit slow, but respectfully, he did give out all the information that we needed here for the lag issues. The reason why we have so much lag is because of all the dinos and all the structures that we build. So if you have a massive Alpha Tribe base, the reason why it's so laggy is because of the game itself, because of these dinos in the game. So the only real solution that they gave us here is that you have to cryopod some of your dinos so that your base isn't so laggy. That's the only thing they can do because the game is so massive and large. You know, all game developers have to deal with lag, but in Ark Survival Evolved, because there's so many creatures, it's just hard to deal with it. So they do the best they can, but the simple solution is to try to get rid of as many dinos as you can by putting them in cryopods. So the next big one here are duo tribes. So I know Kishko, he made a poll on his YouTube channel talking about it, and the developer Jen, she actually saw it and she thought it was a good idea, and they said that they could be adding it in the future. And then in the most recent live stream, they talked about how they could be releasing some new types of servers.
Are there any plans to add new game modes like Small Tribes or Conquest? And our question submitter asks in particular about 1 or 2 person tribe servers.
We obviously launched Small Tribes last year. It was a big success. It was, you know, we launched it originally as an experiment. It was more successful than we imagined it would be initially, and it showed a very real need for that, both in Ark's development and whatever we do next. And in terms of, you know, new ones, Obviously, there was the Conquest set. There's all the existing ones that we support. We're always looking for and thinking about what's next, and we do have some ideas that we're tossing around, but again, we're not quite ready to share those today.
Leaving us with blue balls. They're just like, maybe there's gonna be these new types of servers, but we can't tell you. Oh my god, every time, boys. It's alright though, we got enough information. They talked about the duo tribes, they talked about how it was, seen, they saw it, they know about it, so maybe they will be adding that in. And if you did see the screenshot earlier, as you can see right here, they did see it. Jen, the community manager, she did see it, and she was thinking about it. She probably told them, the rest of the developers, about it. They're thinking about it. It's on their radar. That's what they always say. It's on my radar. But yeah, so they are thinking about it, guys. So maybe there will be duo tribes added. Since they are hinting at it, there's going to be something added in. There's going to be a new game mode. They said they have plans for it, so there is something coming. We just don't know what it is yet. Anyways, another big one that people are always talking about, keyboard support on console. So who doesn't want keyboard and mouse on console? Honestly, it'd be so much better instead of having to use like a freaking controller, a PS4 controller, an Xbox controller. And it's because so many gamers love to play on console, but maybe they're just better with a keyboard and mouse. So anyways, let's see what they have to say.
One that I see quite often is people requesting keyboard and mouse support for Xbox.
Yeah, there's it's something we've been talking about internally.
Yeah.
It's something that would make our testing lives a lot easier.
Yes. Yeah.
So, we have limited keyboard support already for doing things like console commands, and we've toyed with this idea. Obviously, we're not going to commit to anything here on the stream, but it is something that's on our radar.
For sure.
It's something that for sure goes on our list. And really, that's said for everything on this list here.
Anyone else feel the awkward tension going on? No, just me. So this guy, he has a tendency to say, it's on our radar or whatever. So it looks like it's on their radar, guys. I mean, they know it's there. They're thinking about it. They're going to work on it, but they just have so much on their plate that they can't exactly focus on it at the moment because they have these new maps in mind. They have all these new DLCs, everything. There's just so many new things that they were talking about on stream that apparently they're adding in very soon. So keyboard and mouse probably isn't at the top of their priority list. But once again, it's quote-unquote on their radar. But let's take a look at the last thing here, which is Scorched Earth Ascension. So there is Ascension for almost every other map, the island, all that. They already have the Ascension, but there was nothing for Scorched Earth, and if you follow the storyline, it's there's like a missing piece there, like, I don't know. So they kind of talk about it here on stream, and the whole Scorched Earth Ascension DLC pack thingy-majiggy.
This has been a quite popular question that we get. I get it on Twitter, I see it on survivetheark.com all the time, and it's about Scorched Earth Ascension. And the question always is, do we have plans to add Ascension to Scorched Earth?
The plan is we are not planning to support any form of Ascension for Scorched Earth. When we released it as a final and finished product, and that's how it's going to stay. Ultimately, Ascension was always planned for the island, but it was not planned for Scorched Earth, and we really feel that through our lore and our Explorer notes, we really explained it well and kept up with the story beats. And actually, if you dig into them enough, you can sort of see where the people traveled to and how they did travel.
I'm not gonna lie, this guy gives probably the most in-depth information possible. He doesn't sit there and stutter. He just lets it all out. That's what I love about this developer. I don't even know his name. Anyways, so it looks like, guys, there's gonna be no Ascension for Scorched Earth. They just confirmed it. Nothing's coming. Nothing's planned. He pretty much said, you guys go and do your own research. If you want to figure it out, go ahead and look in all the Explorer notes. Everything's there. There's no need for the Scorched Earth Ascension. So that answers your question if you guys wanted to know if it's coming out or not. So anyways, that's pretty much it for today's video. We went over the whole developer live stream. They talked about all these new things coming, new DLCs, new duo servers. They addressed the lag issues and so much more. If you guys want to go ahead and watch the full developer live stream, it is on their Twitch, so you guys can go and check that out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? It's free, Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video, hopefully soon. Peace.